Good morning from the beautiful Benahavis. We are in the town center today and we have an amazing fun day planned for you guys. Tonight, Estepona Feria is on, so we're gonna go and enjoy the night out there. But before that, we have got to get some shopping done for the outfits because summer sales are on. We're gonna go to Corte Inglés to find some linen shirts because as you know, in Spain, linen rules. And after that, we're gonna explore a little bit around Puerto Banus. I have an appointment with my doctor later in the afternoon where I will share some health tips with you guys as well. So come on, let's explore the beautiful Benahavis town center first and then we take it from there. Vamos! Benahavis is located right on top of Marbella's coast and it's an absolutely beautiful drive to come here as well. There are lots of restaurants here, especially in the evening. There's an amazing atmosphere. In fact, Benahavis is known as the dining room of Costa del Sol. Just look at that. It's an absolutely beautiful spot to make a town. On top of that, this town has been designed, it's a bit scary. But anyway, on top of that, this town has been designed in a way, I'm a bit shaky, whoa, because this is a glass floor. This town is designed in a very beautiful way. You can see the pastel colors reflected against the beautiful hills. But our favorite is the Charco of Benahavis, which is like a natural pool where you can jump off the cliffs as well. And there's a beautiful walking river. It's actually one of the top excursions in Marbella. As you know, Benahavis is a village. The town center is quite small, the high street. It starts from here and it ends right over there. If you take a U-turn from here and go down on that street, that's where the main restaurants are. And it's very quiet during the daytime, especially in the mornings and afternoons. But later in the evening, that's where it comes to life, especially on the weekends. One interesting fact about Benahavis is that foreign population here is actually about just under 70 or 80%. I'm not too sure the exact figure, but I'll put down in the screen. But it's extremely high, one of the highest in Spain. Look at that. How beautiful is this? It might come across like a very small town, very small village, but did you know that Benahavis is actually one of the most expensive councils in all of Spain? The village itself is just a small part. The urbanizations around it, there are like 5 main parts of Benahavis, like La Quinta, La Zagaleta, which is the most exclusive address in whole of Europe, which has residents like top celebrities, prime ministers and presidents of the world.
Benahavis Town Center is actually one of our favorite ones in all Costa del Sol. And the very first time we actually stayed here in Costa del Sol was around Benahavis area, and we fell in love with it right away. Benahavis town, it has all the amenities you need. However, one thing that we are not too sure about is the distance to the coast. And there seems to be a lot of traffic. Every time it goes to the A7, especially in the summer, there is a huge traffic jam joining the A7 coming from Benahavis. So that's the only thing that put us off a bit. But around here, not only you have the amenities, but you have a lot of nature. And that's one thing that Aslam and I love about this area. It's very boutique, very petite, surrounded by nature, and it's just beautiful.
Benahavis is also a very good place if you want to move to Spain and put your kids in the school. As you know, the state schools in Spain are free, and Benahavis being so international has lots of people from all over the world. It's a perfect way to put your kid in a Spanish school, but he can mingle around with people kids speaking English as well. Ooh, it's an estate agent. So you must be wondering what are the prices like here. It's not cheap, I'm telling you now. So let's start with I think 3-bed apartment, 495,000 euros. It's got communal pool, a nice terrace, looks lovely. And that one over there, 589, it must be a house because that's quite expensive.
We are in a valley right now, so the town is surrounded by hills and mountains, and every little square you see here, or every little corner, it has flowers, decorations, and this is like the main square. This in actual feria, when it happens in August, if I'm not mistaken, there's a stage here, people dancing in the area was full of life, but when it's not feria, like it's now, they have restaurants, people walking around. In the afternoon, as I said earlier, it's very quiet, but at night it gets packed.
It's time to get some shopping done. In Spain, there are two major sales. One is in January after Christmas sales, and the second one is the summer sale, which is on now. So we're gonna go to Corte Inglés, which is like a departmental store. Try to find some deals. It's not the cheapest one, but we'll try to find some deals. If not, then we go to a couple of shops around there as well. We're nearly there now. There was some traffic before, but it's cleared up now. On the left, you'll see Hard Rock Hotel coming up just now. They do some amazing day parties. You can get a day pass to have pool parties. There it is. We will check that out one day as well.
Parking in Puerto Banus is a mission, and also in Marbella is a mission. So normally when we come to Puerto Vanuz, today we're going to Corte Inglés, so we park in Corte Inglés. But when we come to Puerto Vanuz and Corte Inglés is closed, we normally park just opposite. But there are quite a few car parks, but they're not the cheapest. You're looking at, I mean, last time we came to Puerto Vanuz and we left the car for like 3 hours, it was like €9 parking. I just don't like the entrance for Corte Inglés.
I'll show you now.
I'll show you now.
It's not bad.
So we're going now. There's lots of cars here. Okay, up and go. Yeah, it's here. I just don't like the entrance. It's a bit. If I had a Range Rover, I would be very paranoid.
You'd be crying.
I'm looking for a white linen shirts because especially when we go out recording, it's so hot. And I found that when we wear like linen t-shirts or linen shirts, we don't sweat as much, and it also looks very elegant. So let's have a look if they have any offers here in Corte Inglés for linen white shirts.
This is the expensive side of the Corte Inglés shopping center, and here you have brands like Dolce & Gabbana, Versace, and the prices are over 300, 400 for one shirt. So definitely not our place to be. It does seem like they've got a lot more options, so hopefully we can find something. Otherwise, we have got Zara. €70. Could do better. I'm sure we can do better. So I found Ralph Lauren, which I was looking for, 135. That's after the sale. I remember I used to go to Bicester Village and all those places, designer outlets. They used to have great offers, but even now, if you go to designer outlets, it's not the same. That's nice. Again, €140. Zara it is.
Before we go out to Puerto Banus, I want to go and check out my perfume, Paco Rabanne 1 Million. I really love that one, but it's gone up so much in price. It used to be like 40, 50 euros before, and now it's almost 100 euros. So hopefully here in Corte Inglés they have an offer. Fingers crossed. Let's have a look. That's the one I really like. This is my favorite one.
How much is it?
Doesn't say, so I need to ask at the till. But it says minus 38% off. Or... My perfume was on offer, it was 38% off, but still a lot more expensive than you can find Primor. So actually, if you want to buy some perfumes or some cosmetics, go to Primor. They're everywhere and it's a lot cheaper.
I quickly want to check one shop before we go to Puerto Banus. It's All Saint, it's a British brand, and they also have a sale on, so I might something there. Yep, they got up to 50%, so let's see. Only have one little rack for t-shirts for men. It's mainly women. I love All Saints, so I might have to look at somewhere else online maybe.
And you thought I wouldn't disappoint us. I actually found an outfit for tonight. Tonight we're gonna go to Estepona Feria, so stay tuned and see what it's like. We've come to Tavern Casablanca, and it is just opposite Corte Inglés. Just cross the square, in the corner you will find it here. It's actually next door to the cinema. And every time we have friends over, we come here because, in my opinion, it's good taste and it's not that expensive. You have tapas for €3.50, €3.20. You can also have some mains for like 15, 20 euros. It's not that dear. Okay, so let's have some tapas, something to eat, and something very cold because it's so warm. It's 30 degrees right now, so it's nice to be here in the shade.
So we got our favorite papas bravas. Can't go without them. This is our favorite tapa. And the burger, they've increased the price. This teeny mini burger is €6.50. I mean, it's really lovely. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely amazing. But for this little, it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. But it's amazing.
And I've gone for meatballs. Every time I come here, I order the meatballs. And for a tapa, and it's a decent size. I know the burger probably is not worth it for the price, but for €3.50, it's very tasty, isn't it? But I mean, this plate of, albondigas, so I got a fly over, it's actually quite nice, and you get quite a lot for just €3.50. Let's see. But I love it. It reminds me of the meatballs my grandma used to make when I was a child. So that's why every time I come here, I order it, because it just tastes exactly the same. It takes me back to those years.
This is Levante Beach. It is one of the best beaches in Costa del Sol because of the beautiful sand. It's fine, it's golden, and it's got a long stretch of beach as well.
Our top favorite beach in all Costa del Sol is Cabo Pino, but that's around half an hour away from where we are, or where we live. But this is our second most favorite beach. Why? Because it's got golden sand, it's got a dramatic view of La Concha in the background, they have a nice bars, they have also all the shops in Puerto Vanuz. But if we don't fancy coming here to Levante Beach in Puerto Vanuz, mainly because people who come here, they look really good with all the pecs, all the six packs, and we don't really have that yet. So if we want to be more of a family-orientated beach, we go to Playa Cristo in Estepona, which you can find in our first big vlog we did a few weeks ago. Now we have come to Puerto Banus. There are a few expensive shops here, but there is one in particular that we saw when we went to Fuengirola International Festival, that they said they have a boutique in Puerto Banus, and it's all linen, and it's about 30 euros. So let's see if we can find that shop.
Puerto Vanuz is a place where, as Arslan said before, it can come across a bit pretentious. But if you just ignore the fact of that, people being pretentious, and just absorb the atmosphere and enjoy it. And yes, you will see some people driving their cars around and doing some noises with the car, which in my opinion, I think they are rental cars. I don't think they own those cars. I think they rent them. But who cares? If you want to rent a car, just show up for a little bit, That's not illegal, is it? Look at that Ferrari there. I told you I didn't want to park the car here. I wanted it to be underground. I wish.
Look at that blue one.
Look at that blue one.
It's actually from Saudi Arabia.
So right now in the afternoon it's a lovely vibe because it's very family orientated. Obviously at night it gets a lot busier, but it's more, Puerto Banus at night. People drinking, people having fun. Look at that boat. We actually shown you this boat in our video about what can 100 euros get you in Marbella. So on this boat, you pay around 20 to 25 euros and it takes you all the way to Marbella city center. Or if you're in Marbella city center, it would take you all the way down here to Puerto Banus. And it's nice because they play music. If you're lucky, you can see the dolphins. And it takes about half an hour, if I remember rightly. And you have amazing views of the coast of Marbella. And our favorite time to do this is around sunset time. It's beautiful. Look at the view. Now I'm gonna take you to my favorite viewing point of Puerto Banus. I really love this. It's right at the end. So you have to pass all the shops, all the restaurants that go to the end and then to the left. And you are rewarded with these amazing views. I really like it here because usually it's very quiet, but you can have a very dramatic look of La Concha and all Puerto Banus. You can have amazing pictures for Instagram here. I never get tired of this view. This is a perfect picture for Instagram. We couldn't find the shop we saw in Puerto International Market, but probably because we were so busy looking at all the luxury cars, the bikes, the yachts. But I think what we got in Zara earlier on is sufficient for tonight. And we actually running late because Aslan needs to go to the doctor's appointment, and it's about 25 minutes drive to the hospital from here. So let's go.
So we have come to the hospital, and it's called Hospital in Estepona. It is not my hospital of choice because it's quite new. Nonetheless, it's got very good facilities. Normally, I prefer to go to Salud in Marbella. It is actually one of the 100 top hospitals in Spain as well. I fell off a bike and hurt myself, especially around the hand. You can still see the marks on my hand and also my shoulder and my leg. I was having a bit of tingling and numbness in my mainly right arm and hand. First, they did the x-ray and everything. That was it. But then now, after 2 months, I'm having these issues. They did MRI on my neck. That was clear. So the doctor said that maybe it's wise to do an MRI on my hand. So this is a private hospital, which is covered by my insurance. I pay roughly about 87 euros a month, being 41 years old. For a complete package, top of the range package from Sanitas, which is one of the top insurance groups. Please do let me know in the comments whether I should change it. I do know that there are better options available, but it's just that which one to go for and what hospitals they cover. There is no upfront payment for any consultation or anything apart from dental. We have used public hospitals as well, and they are pretty good. They might not look as fancy as the private ones, but they do a really good job. The consultants are very professional. And it's quite quick as well. This is one thing I was really surprised at coming from the UK. Public hospitals in Spain is generally done, you're seen by the specialist within an hour. If you know how long are the waiting times in your area, and especially Costa del Sol Hospital in Marbella, do let us know in the comments. So it turns out I might have a little like teeny mini stone still stuck in there on my hand. And the doctor gave me two options, that either they can operate it right now, well, as soon as possible, and take it out with local anesthesia, or we can wait a couple of months and see if it dissolves itself. I opted for the second option because I've had enough of hospitals. So yeah, in my experience was really good. It was very quick, and the doctor was very professional. He listened to me very much in detail, and even from the first experience, it has been great, absolutely great. Hospital for these kind of procedures, I highly recommend. The doctor is very, very good, and it's quite quick.
We're gonna go and grab something to eat because we don't really want to eat in Feria because A, it is very busy and we just want to sit down, chill, relax, and after we have eaten something, we'll go to Feria. We normally like to go to this tapas place. It's one of the best tapas in all Estepona, but there's always a long queue. But if you're in Estepona, you have to try this tapas place. It's our favorite.
We have just arrived at the feria and there are lots of people. This is my first time ever in Estepona Feria. We have been to Malaga, we've been to Sevilla, we've been to Jerez, and we love absolutely all of them. I was thinking that Estepona Feria might be much smaller because it's a small town and the feria is not going to be really, it's not very well known, but it's quite packed already. It's midnight, well, it's 15 minutes to midnight and there's literally thousands and thousands of people. Any feria would have two sections, kids section and the normal stalls where everybody dances. We're obviously entering from the kids section.
This is the Tombra section. So you come here, it's the typical place where you can throw the darts and win a toy, or you get the loteria or like the bingo, and if you get the numbers, you win a toy. After this, we're gonna go to the rice section, and that was one of my favorite places when I was a kid. So ferias happen every week in Andalusia. The one that starts it all is Seville Feria. We've been there a couple of times and it's still one of our favorites. But our top favorite feria so far in Andalusia says Jerez de la Frontera. We actually made a video for each, so you can see the link in the description below. But if you cannot go Estepona, if you cannot go Seville, if you cannot go Jerez, there are ferias all across Andalusia in each week in the summer months.
Promesas son nada más que solo palabras, y si no las cumples.
Actually, out of all feria, this is actually my favorite part of all of it. I like, going and dance a little bit, but when I come here, it brings my inner child, because I used to go on all these rides when I was a kid. Back then it was like €2 a ride, now it's about €6 a ride. I'm trying to convince them to go on one of them with me, but they don't want to, and I don't want to go on my own, so we're gonna just go and have another drink, a bit of a dance, and see what happens, if I convince them or not.
Quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres que brinda la vida y que nos hace tan feliz.
Okay, I finally convinced them to at least go to the bumpy ride. They didn't want to go on any ride, so that's the safest one they want to go. So let's go and have a bumpy ride.
Bailabas como un ángel, me acuerdo de ese party. No lo hacías despacito, no eras como Daddy, eras como Bad Bunny, tu flow bastante cari, alright. Hermoso y con timides me gusta, y con esa sencillez que asusta. Sabes bien cómo es que es combi completa de cabeza a los pies. Sin effects, mami, yo te entono, te subo el pecho y te derrito el cono. En mis historias siempre te menciono, para esa reina necesito un trono. Sin effects, mami, yo te entono, con esos besos chica me emocionó. Con tu cuerpo y tu nivel, quieres otra vez. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres que brinda la vida y que nos hace tan feliz. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres, como acariciarte y conocerte de raíz. Vamos, 1, 2, 3.
So we have come through the kids part onto the main square. Here they've got a massive stage on and apparently somebody might be coming here to perform. It's past midnight, so I'm not sure what time they're gonna come, but the atmosphere is very lively, very energetic, and I'm quite liking it because we went to only one caseta and over there everybody was enjoying themselves, dancing. It's like there's no worry there. Very good atmosphere.